When looking for advice on personal finance and getting out of debt, the advice you find from Dave Ramsey is worth paying attention to. When you first set out on the path to financial independence, one of the first things you should do is research the best hacks and advice. Here are Dave Ramsey's life advices. Who is Dave Ramsey? Dave Ramsey is an outspoken expert on personal finance, but his teachings and recommendations are sound. He rose to fame for his simple, baby-step approach to financial stability. Listening to his podcast or reading his book, Total Money Makeover, is sure to provide you with the answer to any and all of your money questions, with advice on everything from emergency funds to side hustle ideas and debt destruction. Dave Ramsey's life advices. 1. Create a zero-based budget with the envelope system. Have you heard anything about this particular case? The idea behind this is that if you paid all of your bills and managed your budget entirely through cash transactions, you would separate the funds necessary for each line item of your budget into their own individual envelopes. With a zero budget, you would designate a specific envelope in your system for each and every penny of the expected income for the upcoming month. When you only handle a predetermined smaller sum of money for each bill, you drastically reduce the likelihood that you will go over someone else's spending limit on that particular budget item. It is entirely possible to achieve the same level of success using an alternative payment method. All that is required of you is a little bit more attention to detail and self-control. 2. Stop buying new cars. To tell you the truth, you shouldn't buy any cars for as long as you possibly can, whether they are new or used. His idea is that as soon as you drive the car off the lot, the value of your investment starts to decrease, i.e. loses value. If the value of the typical brand new car drops by 18% in just the first year after it is purchased, it is obvious that it makes a great deal more sense to try to purchase a one-year-old car for 18% less than the price listed on the window sticker. Find the car you want and then figure out what the monthly payment would be. This is the most effective way to avoid falling for this common trap. When you decide you want a new car, but you don't in fact need one, find the car you want. You should take that amount of money out of your monthly budget, presuming that it is within your budget to do so, and put it in a cookie jar until you have saved up enough money to buy a car for its cash value. It is a long game, but the satisfaction of not accumulating any more debt, in addition to owning the car outright when you drive it off the lot, is incomparable. 3. Buy a modest home you can afford. The majority of people's homes represent the single largest expense they will ever face in their lives. The best way to avoid going into debt is, in Dave's opinion, to purchase a home that is not too large or extravagant. A good rule of thumb is to keep your housing expenses at less than 30% of your income after taxes and other deductions. Even better, give yourself some more room to maneuver by keeping it at less than 25% of your income after taxes. If you buy a house that is too big for your family, all of your other financial obligations will quickly follow suit. Additionally, in order to fill the space in the house, you will naturally purchase more things. Keep things as simple as possible and invest in a cozy home that you and your family can afford. This will ensure that you have a high quality of life. 4. Keep your current cell phone. This is a difficult concept to grasp in modern society. As long as your cell phone can make calls and send texts, it's functional and doesn't need to be replaced, according to Dave Ramsey. When you upgrade your phone every 2 years, do you consider this? Why pay full price for a phone that does the same thing as before? Don't buy a new phone just because it's 2 years old. Buy a phone 1 or 2 models older or used or refurbished instead of the newest, most expensive model. Frugality has many benefits, including money savings. 5. Pay off your credit card balances each month. Many people believe that to be affluent, you must charge it. Only credit card companies benefit from this. How much money do you need to spend to earn a 1% reward that's worth anything? When you get $1 for every $100 spent, you may want to pay cash to avoid 12 to 30% interest. Dave Ramsey recommends cutting up your credit cards if you can't break the cycle of interest charges. Don't go into debt, making retirement impossible. 6. Pay cash whenever possible. We've discussed debt, credit cards, and cars. When you pay with anything other than cash, you risk paying more due to the IOU fee, also called interest. Same as cash financing is attractive because there's no interest, right? Wrong. When using 0% credit card financing, do the math. Your statement minimum payment won't cover the full balance by the end of the promotional period. 7. You don't actually need a credit score. Many say you need a credit score to get a loan. If you always pay cash, you won't need a loan, so who cares? You don't need a credit score to get a mortgage, despite what mortgage companies and realtors say. Many realtors get small commissions for referring clients to companies and banks they know. Dave Ramsey says the only way to build credit is to borrow money, so you can borrow more. That's eye-opening. 8. Have an emergency fund. Paying cash for everything and avoiding interest sounds good, right? Problems are inevitable. Misery loves company. Where to put emergency funds? When building your $1,000 emergency fund per Dave Ramsey's advice, use cash or an easily accessed savings account. This includes car and furnace repairs. As you follow Dave Ramsey's baby steps, you'll build an emergency fund to cover 3 to 6 months of expenses. It should be fluid. 9. Minimize your expenses. The less you have to pay for each month, the less you'll spend. You probably wouldn't miss your magazine subscription, weekly dinner out, or third streaming service. See how much you can cut from your budget and how big your debt snowball can grow. Dave's budget percentage suggestions were helpful when we began budgeting. 10. Increase your income. Better money management and reducing expenses are huge steps toward financial stability, but they aren't always enough. Whether you sell your attic junk or find a side gig, increasing your income can help your budget stretch. Better side gigs are easy and time efficient. Getting paid to watch TV is the dream, right? 11. Go for free stuff whenever possible. Most Dave Ramsey tips involve spending less with a focus on free stuff. Accepting or asking for old furniture from family or friends is fine. There is no shame in searching the free section of Craigslist on a regular basis for an item that could be functional again with just a little bit of maintenance and care. 12. Avoid brand names. Brand names aren't always better than off-brands or generics. In general, not paying for a name saves money. You'll also save time because generics have consistent prices year-round. 13. Unsubscribe from emails with discount offers. If you get store or brand newsletters, you get subscriber-only discounts. These discounts tempt shoppers to spend. Why? These companies understand that most shoppers will spend money to not miss the deal before realizing they didn't need it. Sign up for the site's emails when you need something, then unsubscribe after using the coupon. 14. Stop eating out all the time. People spend an insane amount of money eating out each year. Cooking at home saves money and your health. Less calories consumed means less weight gain, reducing weight-related health risks. Less food per meal means smaller, faster, and cheaper grocery trips. Even if you started by using less cheese sauce and mac and cheese, your budget will thank you. You can save a lot by planning your weekly meals. 15. Save, save, save. The goal of a plan of baby steps is to save money. Spend less, save the rest is Dave Ramsey's advice. Start by saving money on expenses you can't avoid. Don't buy what you don't need. Buy less of what you do need, and always get the best deal so you're not spending too much on any one thing. Frugality is equal to freedom. Save for retirement, big purchases, or life events. Savings increase wealth. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.